Hello, I don't know if you can hear me. This music is absolutely deafening, and I think my daughter's responsible for it. There's like a speaker right there, right above us. So hopefully the game will start here pretty soon. There's 1:40, about a minute and a half left before they start doing the announcements. Hopefully they'll stop this music. It's absolutely deafening. My watch is going off and saying it's too loud here. We're saying it's messy, so it's not good quality, unfortunately. Well, I'm sorry if the signal isn't that good. Please, Lord, turn off this music. That's all I can say. I'll put it on mute for you. Holy moly, I don't know why I chose to sit here. There's a speaker right above me blasting objectively horrible music. There is nothing good about the music that's playing. It's scientifically tested to be that bad. And it's not a problem with the genre, it's just the volume and the mundaneness. All right, so their girls are getting, finally we're here. Please everyone bear with me. Don't know how good the signal's going to be. Last time we crashed out and the whole live stream went down on me. If it happens again, I'm sorry. I am borrowing some credentials here, and I've asked for the school to get me official login credentials to live stream, and they're working on it. It's something that the TAM district has to approve, as opposed to Archie Williams. Gotta love administration, gotta love bureaucracy. Someone decides to shut down Wi-Fi for everyone, and then you need special admonition to get approval. I went and talked to the principal. I said, look, it's really nice to do live streams. Parents that can't make games, my family. And they finally got back to me today and said they're gonna give me a special password. Hopefully it'll work. Reminder, we have, this game is against Terra Linda. Our freshman girls just lost in 3 sets in a nail biter. This should be our first sort of really challenging game. The last 2 teams we played, Terra Nova and Bay School, were, you know, there's a lot for them to learn. They're a little bit different on the learning curve than we are. Let's see, someone's sending me a text. All right, we're ready to play. So welcome to our second home game. And I, of course, see the same lineup again. We have, over here is Abby, Alara, that's got to be Isla, number 4. Then I'm seeing Ellie comes in, and Val replaces Heidi. Heidi's Mo's daughter. And hopefully Heidi's grandmother is watching too. And then here's Katie Murphy, whose mom Marla is getting me a pass. We're getting into the action. Katie dishes it up to Isla, gets it over, and Ellie gets it back. You can tell this Terra Linda team's good. We're going to have our first real sort of challenge here with girls that can get it over. Alara pops it over, kind of like a dainty little ballet move. Ooh, that was a double hit. I can tell you right away, we got the first point. We broke their serves. Isla's going to serve. This is not going to be the same game as it was against Bay School. This Terra Linda team good. You can just tell already. So this is going to be fun. Okay, Isla's doing her typical gallop serve. She puts it over, and we get the point. They were not ready for that. I love Isla's serve. It is so fun. I'll put it in a little better of. So Isla starts the game out with an ace. Another serve off to the right, and that one's going to be hard to handle, and it's 3-0. Okay, I'm loving this. A double ace. 2 aces in a row. That's a good hand for Texas Hold'em. See if she can serve up another one. She goes right again. Their libero gets it up. And there's miscommunication. 4-0. Was not an ace because their libero got it up, and they had a miscommunication on their team where someone thought they were going to hit it and no one was. Score is 4-0. It's up there if you can't see. That's going to be out. Too much power off to the left. 4-1. Reminder, I always say our score first. First set just started. If you're joining us, the game just started. We broke their first serve. Then we got 3 straight points from Isla's serve, and then we lost that one with the serving error. All right, we push it down. This girl gets it over. Val gets her hands on it, but isn't able to get enough verticalness on it, if that's a word. It goes into the net. It's now 4-2. Welcome, everyone. Feel free to like the video. And also feel free to comment if you have any questions. I can answer them. She serves it straight to Val. Val gets it up to Isla, who's going to set Abby straight, and Abby just slaps it over. Abby was like almost disgusted with that ball, the way she pushed it over. It was like a kid that didn't want their meal and pushed it away from her and threw it over right where they weren't, and gets the nice score. It is 5-2. And here we go. Stella is serving. Stella is all taped up in her right knee. All the girls are getting in line, and we have I could tell it was coming. Our girls were not in the right place. We were not lined up. That was an unforced error. You really have to avoid those, especially against a team like Terra Linda. You can't just give them a free point, especially after Stella's serve was an ace. So it's just a real bummer. It's just the basics. And it's beginning of the season. It's to be expected. And those are learning moments. Sorry if my tone got a little critical there on these girls. I didn't mean it to be. Terra Linda will serve. It's 5-3. She's bouncing the ball over there. She serves it up over to Val. Val pops it up instead of bounces it. She serves it over to Sophie, and Sophie knocks it straight to the center of the earth. No, and it was the other side's point, because I guess It was out. Okay, sorry, I missed that. 5-4. If they score this point, it'll be an equalizer. We gotta break this. Sophie gets it up, serves it to Isla, who serves it back to Sophie, who pushes it down, and this time she's given the point. 6-4. In substitution alert, Heidi is coming in for Abby. Hot Rocket Heidi is at the front of the net. Val is now serving. Val's a lefty, as a reminder. Rocket serves straight over. Hot Pepper. Can she handle it? And they can't. Too hot to handle. I really like watching Val serve. Reminder, she's a libero, so she wears a different color uniform. Will always be opposite. And that one's just really nice serve straight into the net. She needs a little more height on that one. 7-5, first set. Terra Linda JV volleyball. That's serve all the way over, and that's out. Good eyes by Stella. She was about to hit it and had the spatial awareness to know it was going to go too far. And it's now 8-5, and Ellie is now serving. Ellie's bouncing the ball to get ready, doing her serving routine. She does not have a jump serve. She just kind of slaps it over. Hot Rocket right to their side. Their side puts it over. Noah is setting to Sophie, and Sophie jumped just a little bit too soon, and the back of her hand hit it, and it went into the net, and it's 8-6. Two-point lead. First to 25, you have to win by 2. 3-set game. Last set is 15. Val gets it up nicely, and Noah is backed up and was worried she wasn't going to be able to set it because she was into the net, so she decides to try to push it over, but she didn't have enough space from the net, and it just went into the net. 8-7. Nice serve. Oh, that was going to go out, but Val hit it, so we gave him the point. That was the equalizer. It is 8-8, double 8, double snowman. So credit to Terra Linda to come back from a pretty big deficit. So we got to stop this momentum. There's a hit that's going to be in. Coco gets it up. Coco's in now. Coco's dad is golfing. And there was a little miscommunication. It looked like Noah and Coco were trying to decide who was going to get it. And another learning moment. And that's the first lead of the day for Terra Linda. It is 8-9. They serve it into the net. It's 9-9. In substitution alert, Katie Murphy is coming in for Sophia. And I think Katie's going to serve because she's got a really good serve. Here we go. Katie's bouncing it. Her sister plays softball in college. Katie serves it straight dead center. Katie's older sister goes to UCLA. Gets it over into, sorry, she does not get it over in that. And there is Lydia. Lydia had a bobcat in her backyard today with a squirrel in its mouth. Kind of frightening. And then mom went out to talk to the bobcat, and the bobcat didn't even walk away. It just had locked eyes staring contest with the mom with a squirrel in its mouth. Like, I don't care. And that was an absolute MC hammer time serve. You can't touch this from all of you 80s fans. Straight over, straight down, 11-9. Nice, right back at her, and she can't take it. Katie has spotted a weakness. She's like the water creating the Grand Canyon, finding the weakness, finding the path of least resistance, exploiting this right-hand side to their, and she goes again. This time the libero gets it up nicely, and they're just getting it over, and that's going to be in. Val gets it up. Gets it to Noah, who serves Alara, sets it to Alara. Alara gets it over. And they push it over, but Heidi says no. Heidi goes up, creates a wall, and it goes straight down. That was fun to watch. Heidi's so tall. Katie serves it, a big serve again. And they get it over barely. Val sets it up now to Noah. Back now to Heidi, who slams it down, but we get to do it again. Val sets Noah. She's just going to, set to Laura, and that's going to be out. Good job on Terra Linda to recover from that one. It is 13-10 in the first set. I took the day off of work, or I quote, work from home. Val gets it up in the air. Katie sets it to Noah, who just kind of puts it back into play. Not a lot of action. We're now on defense. A big slamming serve, and we save it. Coco saves it. Beautiful save. Beautiful dig by her. Coco digs it to Noah. No miscommunication this time. And a big sweeping hit. And that goes up and it hits the air ducts and comes straight down. And we get the point 14-10. That was an important point right there. We got to keep this lead. Again, I took the day off from work. I quote, work from home. I did do some calls. I didn't goof off. I went swimming at the Bay Club with my daughter, Loretta, who's in training for water polo. She went a lot faster than me, I'll tell you that much. I was able to go faster than the older lady walking, so I was proud of that. But I was not able to beat a Division I athlete. And that goes down to Alara, who hits it down straight. They dig it up. They push it back over there. Libero hits it over. Coco gets it up in the air. And we're just got to push it over, and that's beautiful. And they can't get it up. Beautiful play by Noah. That was the first time Noah that I've seen her, rather than set it, sneaks one over onto the line. It was going to paint the line. It confused the Trojans. And we have a timeout. Okay. Welcome, everyone. This is the first. Hopefully they won't play music. God help us if they do, because it's loud and miserable. Anyway, if people can tell me, is the signal okay? Is the quality okay? I can't really tell. Thumbs up, or just say a comment that you can hear me and the quality is okay. Because I'm on Archie's Wi-Fi, and if you just joined, to share the good news, they have put in an application to get me a special login credential for TAM District Wi-Fi. And I hope that it's district-wide, so when I'm doing games throughout, well, at least Redwood, Tam, and Archie, I'll have signals. And we're going to have games there. Water polo and volleyball. And the good news is there's not a lot of conflicts, so I'm hoping to be able to do most. There's just a couple conflicts. Back into action. Heidi is serving. I call her Hot Rocket Heidi, and you'll see why with this serve. Right over to the ground. It just kind of licks the top of the net and finds its way down. Coco gets it up nicely, gives it to Noah. Noah serves it to Alara, and Alara just wasn't able to get in position with that set. We have the substitution. Abby is in, Downton Abby. I call her Downton Abby because she hits spikes it because she's so tall. Heidi digs it up nicely, gets it over to Abby, who just gets it to Alara, decides to get it over and live another day. Oh! You cannot hit it over that wall. Downton Abby jumps up, and basically she just got on the tips of her feet because she's so tall, and you are not going to be able to stop that. Substitution alert. Isla's coming in for Noah. And Ellie's coming in for Coco, and we are now back on our full service rotation. And Isla Vista, is serving 16-1. Reminder, Isla got 4 points on her last serve. Let's see if she can do that and take us to 20, and she gets an ace. Isla is Spanish for aces, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it's Portuguese for aces, but whatever it is, she serves them up. Isla, when she cooks aces, because that's all she does is serve them up. And here's another one. That's her 4th ace of the game. Here's another example of a taunting cheer that I don't like, where they say, you shanked the ball and everyone saw. I don't like that. Serves it up again, and they can't handle it. Remember, I asked for 4 points. She's on her way for 3 of them. Isla just gobbles up points when she serves. It's so fun. She's a sophomore. Here she goes, 19-11, first set. Giddy up, and that's too far. So she got 3 points, 3 aces, and one just had too much power on it, went all the way to the back. It's 19-12. We have a really good lead, but you got to be careful. There's a lot of momentum shifts that happen. Terra Linda Trojans are doing a shift, and now we're back in action. She serves it up. Ellie gets it up to Noah, who serves it all the way over to Ellie. Ellie finds a little spot on the left. Terra Linda captures it. Val gets it up to Noah, who serves it to Alara. Alara gets it over. And they get it over Abby. That's all they can do. Val gets it over to Ellie. Ellie hits it down. They get it back over. Ellie serves it up to Isla. Sorry, that's not Noah. Isla, and that's I don't know what that was. A double hit, I guess, or maybe we hit the net. I'm still learning some of the volleyball signals that the refs are doing. He put his hand up like that. Maybe it was like, that point is for Terra Linda. So 19-13. Terra Linda serving. Val gets it up, gets it to Isla, who decides to serve it all the way over to Ellie, who slams it downtown. See, the good thing about having Abby in the middle is you got to be worried that she's going to get served up the ball, so you're going to have to defend that. So she serves it all the way over, sets up Ellie, who has a hammer herself, so you don't know what to do. And here's Stella serving. And remember, last time Stella got an ace, but it was taken away because our girls were in the wrong position. So Stella serves it up nicely to the back middle. They get it over. Stella puts it up, gets it all the way over to Sophie, and there's a double hit. That was a double hit. I am now realizing what that means. It means she hit it twice. You can only hit the ball once, so if it's like a little double hit, it's an immediate point for the other team. It's fine. We'll live. 20-14. These are some really important points here. You don't want to get them back in the game. Stella gets it over to Val, and it was just a little bit too far. (15-20). Like I said, you got to play loose and comfortable, and you got to break their serve. And if they start going too far, this is where you take a timeout. She serves it up. This girl has a good serve. Val sets it up. We're going to set it all the way over. And Ellie gets it down. They get it over nicely. Abby's going to get it back. They get it up to Stella, who back sets, and Ellie can only just get it over. And they're going to bobble that one. Okay, I'll take it. I will take the bobble. 21-15. That was a really important point. Crucial point, really. Val is going to serve reminder. Abby is coming out. Sophie's coming in. Val is our server. She's a lefty with a knuckleball powerful serve. See that knuckleball? Really hard to handle. Okay, they get it over. Oh, they get it down, but Heidi says, no, I'll block it. Isla is passing all the way over. And it was out. But we touched it, and they're saying, can we get a look at it? But I think we touched it before it hit the ground. It's 21-16. I'm seeing we're losing people, so if you lose, you go back to my channel and try to find the live feed. That's about all I can say, because I feel like we're losing people here. Okay, Terra Linda gets it over, hit it back, and that is out. Out of towns, out of bounds, our point, 22-16. And we have Ellie is serving. Let's see what Ellie can do. Ellie pops it in the middle. Their libero picks it up nicely. They set it. This girl has a good hit, but Heidi says no again. Heidi blocks it. They're just going to get it over. Ellie gets it up to Noah. Noah serves it up to Heidi, who hits it straight down, and oh! Whoa, it was out. I thought it was in, but that was such a beautiful mechanics that Heidi showed. I got to celebrate that. That was so powerful, but it was just a little too far. 22-17. This girl's got a good serve. Coco gets it up nicely, serves it to Sophie, who's going to hit too far, but she touches it. Wow, hashtag lucky. She tipped the ball. It was clearly going out. And now, yeah, that was our goal. So now, our ball, sorry, using water polo nomenclature because of the game I live streamed yesterday. Archie Williams played Acalanes. Here is Katie Murphy serving it to the right side. Hugo pushes it up. She's just going to get it over. Katie gives it to Noah. Noah back serves it to Heidi, who gets it down, and this time she's in. Their girl just puts it right over. Noah serves it back to Alara. They're all over the place. They're just kind of desperately getting it over, but they do what they need. Val, but she's back setting to no one, but Heidi is there, and that's going to be too many hits. Noah back set it, thinking someone was there, but no one was there. (23-18). Terra Linda just won't go away. Even with these leads, they're just hanging on. And as I say that, we get an unforced error. They hit it into the net. And we are now at set point, 24-18. This will be a big win. Hashtag Abby for Val. Abby's in the front, creating a wall with Alara. And we see a serve coming from Heidi, who has a really powerful serve that they can handle. And we take the first set, the first of 3. Okay, that was fun. This is clearly our first sort of really talented team. I'm not trying to be mean to the other teams we've played, but you know, all the other games were honestly just not really a lot of, the score wasn't close. Here we had spurts where we got a good lead and then Terra Linda fought back. So Terra Linda is a team you have to watch out for. They can get a lot of momentum. I would say fun moments of that set. Heidi and Abby creating a wall and having it go straight down. Isla's serve. Katie's serve. Ellie doing a lot of work. Ellie was getting a lot of reps on the left-hand side. Isla was setting her up, and Ellie was getting a lot of points, hitting it straight down. Coco was doing her job over on the right, on our right, the left of the field when you're on the Terra Linda side, getting a lot of good ups, getting a lot of action back there. And Val was just doing her job. Val's a workhorse. And of course her serves are so much fun because she's a lefty. So, and in this time with this set, I think we should see some other girls get some playing time. That's usually how it happens. We get a little more mix and match in the second set. Probably see my daughter Hazel play, maybe, I hope. Let's see, who else have we not seen? Lauren, I'm thinking Lauren and Maddie, Amelia, Julia, and Hazel, I think are second set players. That's my guess. We'll see. I have all of their numbers right here. If you want to screenshot that, you can have their roster. I cannot find my fun fact roster from the last game. It's probably for the better because the fun facts were bordering on macabre, I think. You know, like I went and told Clea about one of the fun facts where one of the girls is neglecting her turtle. And in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have shared that fun fact. The thought of a turtle sitting in a cage in a 16-year-old girl's room and never getting fed is not something I want to share during a live stream, even though I just did it again. But that'll be the last time I do it. All right, we are back. Back in action. Let's see who she put in. I see, of course, Isla's in the back right. I see Heidi, Sophie, Alara, Lauren, and Abby. And I'm pretty sure Lauren and Hazel switch. So when there's a substitution, we'll probably see Hazel come in. Reminder, we won the first set. It's best of 3. And there it goes. Heidi is coming out for our libero, Val. Once again, we have Heidi has the rock. No mercy. Hashtag, I'm sorry, not Heidi, Isla. Hashtag ace. Hashtag serves up aces all day and all night. That's Isla's nickname. Here we go. Gallop and ace. Just like that. You know, sometimes I jinx things by calling them ahead of time. You do not jinx Isla. She is money. She will get you points. It is fun to watch. Serves it up again, this time in the middle. Girl punches it in the air, no ace. They pop it over, that's in. Isla thought that was going to be out, but that was in by a mile. And that's one of those things where your eyes and your brain and your arms are not all connected. Like your eyes are like, is that out? And your brain says, yeah, it's out. And your arms are like, are you sure? And then you just freeze and it falls in. It reminds me when I played baseball, the backward Ks, where you see a strike coming right down the middle and you get freeze up and you don't swing. Lefty there, of course, Lauren the lefty. And that, nope, that's our point. 2-1. And you see the ref right here giving an instruction saying when you see the ball hit that wire, you're supposed to twirl your hand in the air to signal that it was a dead ball. Here's Alara. Alara, number 11. Big serve right down the pipe and just collapses over on the other side. They get it over. Alara's getting some more action. She sets it to Isla, who gives it to Lauren. Big hit, and that's out. We let it go. Those are the ones that are hard to not go after. And here's Alara for her third serve. She's got 2 points already. She's slapping it down, slapping the ball. Run, and she just kind of misfired on it a little, and it just went down to the right. Substitution alert, Hazel Hovey for Alara. Hazel Hovey will be on the top right of your screen. Hazel Hovey is a junior, and she's in the leadership class. Hazel gets it up, and we get it, and we save it. Nice. Live to fight another day. This girl gets it, and we block it down. Downton Abbey says no, thank you. And we get the point. I'm going to clap on that one because selfishly my daughter was part of it. I'll try not to be biased in my reporting. If I am, I'm sorry. 4-2. Substitution alerts. Heidi has come in for Downton Abbey. Here's Val, serves it up, and it's an ace. V-A-L-A-C-E. Val for the ace. I love it. It is 5-2. Here's Val again. Remember, she's a lefty with a knuckleball serve. You do not want to be on the other side of it. It's kind of mean. But you know what? When you get to high school sports, no mercy. You just go. You play to win. Waiting for to clear up some confusion on the left-hand side of your screen right there. Everyone's coming in here. The crowd is filling in a little bit. The varsity game's after ours, of course. Okay, Val has been given the clearance, the green light, and she serves it straight back. They dig it up. They hit it, they have a nice dig, and the girl hit it like at her chest, not above her head, and it went into the net. 6-2, let's keep it going. Val serves it, and that's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Val, hashtag ace. Hashtag 7-2. By the way, 2-7 is the worst hand to have in Texas Hold'em, but it's the best score for us to have at this point. I love the lead. Texas Hold'em. Val serves it over to the right. She causes a little confusion. They get it this time. Val gets it up. Val's doing a lot of work. Isla serves it up to Sophia, who hits it a little too hard. No, I am sorry. Excuse me, that went in on the line. Sophie painted that line nicely, and we have a timeout. What did I say against Terra Nova? This team's good. What did I say against Bay School? This team's good. What am I saying now? This team's good. We have a lot of talent. We got a lot of height up front. Our serves are nasty. We have, I count like 5 or 6 girls with serves that have complete English on them, and 2 of them are coming from lefties. And for those of you who played baseball, playing against lefties is the worst if you're a right-handed batter. And we're digging up everything, a lot of communications. We know where everyone is. Noah and Isla are so fun to watch with the way they set things. So it's just fun. I love this. All right. Reminder, it's 8-2, second set. Val serving, she's a lefty. Her number's 21. She has not been cleared to serve yet, though. Her coach, Mo, is asking for some clarification. And the girls are waving over there. There's the live stream for the girls are waving, and now they're serving. And that's straight down. The girls are laughing at me because I'm the only one up here, and it looks like I'm talking to myself. And you know what? I am not talking to myself, I'm talking to you. 9-2. Val serves it up, real hard one, straight to the libero. Who can't handle it? It is 10-2. Val is entering your screen. Huge rally going on here. Nope, did not clear the tape. It is 10-3. And we have Lauren in the front, Val, Hazel, Hobie, and Sophie in the back, and Isla's in the middle, and on her left is Heidi. I believe Heidi's grandma is watching. I'm not sure from where. I don't know where she lives. Maybe in Marin, maybe the Midwest. Could be anywhere, really. And they hit it 3 times, but the problem is the 3rd time it didn't go over the net. So a little miscommunication. This is a really dangerous score to have, 10-6, because this is where you get, I'm just gonna call it lazy, and you stop paying attention. You really have to watch what you're doing, stay tight, and that goes into the net. But I always say, like, stay loose, stay confident. You have a lead, but don't get cocky. Here's the next lefty. They just had to deal with Val, who's a lefty, and now they're dealing with Lauren, who's a lefty. So 2 lefties in a row. Credit to Mo to set that up in the serving rotation. And she's got a big serve, and you can tell it's powerful. She just couldn't get it over the net. Substitution alert. We have, for Lauren, we have Maddie. Maddie is in. Maddie seeing some court time now. It's 11-5. Maddie, Val, and Hazel in the back. Hazel gets it up nicely to Noah, who serves it to Sophie, who gets it over. That's going to be out of bounds, 12-5. Lock it in, lock in the score. Substitution alert, Alara is coming in for Hazel, and Katie is coming in for Sophie. And Hazel is coming down with a lot of excitement. Hazel has a cat named Otis and a dog named Dandelion that you call Dandy. Big serve by Katie. They can't handle it. It's 13-5. So much power. You know, these Murphy girls. Her sister's just an incredible softball pitcher. And then watch the serve. It's fun to watch. All the mechanics. It's just natural. I love it when the girls have like just that natural mechanics and you're just teaching them to fine-tune things. Watch this. Boom! Look at that, just licks the top and gets over. Oh, and big sweeping dive by Maddie. Love to see the effort. She gets down and uses those knee pads, does like a Navy SEAL shoulder roll to the right, and it goes up on the stands. 13-6, second set, here at Archie Williams, playing Terra Linda Trojans. And that's going to be in the net. I used to play the Terra Linda Trojans in baseball. When I played at Novato High, they did not have a field, so you played at that field. You have Kaiser, that horrible field below Kaiser. We'd be playing and like you'd see like a gopher or a mole come up. It's like Bad News Bears. Finally, they made their own field. But back then, it was not safe. That is going to be in. It looked like it was going to be out, and it was in. And Abby is giving grief to a freshman referee, and I don't know what's going on. That was in, so I don't think you should question the ref right here. She's a freshman. They pop it over to Val, who gets it up to Noah, who serves it nicely to Abby. Down to Abby. Season 4, episode 3, Straight Down is the name of that episode. She is, I will tell you, one of my favorite players to watch when she gets the ball, just because it is like a geometry lesson with a compass and a protractor, and you draw the sharp pencil straight from the top of the net straight down to the ground at like a 78-degree angle. I just love it. Isla's serving up, 16-6. Isla pops it back. They can't handle it. No, they can. I spoke too soon. I did not speak too soon. I spoke at the perfect time. They can handle it. And now they're taunting the girls. The cheer is, you shank the ball, everyone saw. Again, I do not like these taunting cheers. It's not consistent with sportsmanship. But I don't want to be a Karen or a Chad and get kids in trouble. But can I just ask that maybe we shelf that and do something more focused on your success rather than their failure? Because that's what life is. You celebrate your success, but you don't celebrate other people's failures. You try to lift them up. I'll get off my soapbox, I'll stop being a Karen, and I'll go back to doing the play-by-play back set to Alara, but she held the ball just a little too long, Isla did. That was the third time Isla's been called for a double set, so she might need to work on that just a tad in practice and fine-tune it. It's to be expected this time of the season. 17-8. Little confusion on the Trojan side. They're not going to be able to get it up. 18-8, 10-point lead. Third set. Alara's serving it up. Double one, Alara. Big jump serve straight over the middle. Terra Linda can't get it over. They hit it into the net. I see everyone. Hi, I'm on a live stream. You want to say hi? Ellen Winter is right there. Yes, hi. Ellen Winter just walked by. Ellen played softball, volleyball last year on the JV team. Her last game was at San Marin. I'll remember that. I was there with her dad, Rich Winter. And Ellen now, I believe, is doing cross country. Her brother graduated with my daughter, Loretta. Substitution alert, Hazel Hovey is coming in for Alara. It's 19-9. Hazel will take the back right position on your screen. Oh, the ball bounces around like a pinball machine. It just didn't go. Katie gets the ball, passes it over. Hazel's grandparents are Les and Loretta. They live in the Hamilton area. I hope they're watching. And her other grandparents are Neil and Susie, and I hope they're watching too. And it's a little pop over by Isla. Back over, and that's in. I'm sorry, that was Lauren. So we're seeing a little momentum shift here. A little change in pace. It's 19-11, but this is where you need to lock it down. This is where you get cocky. You can't get comfortable. Sweeping serve to Val. Val puts it up to Isla. Isla sets Abby. Get ready for this. Oh, nope. It's blocked, and we get it back over. They block it, and Abby kicks it back over, and that's out. high IQ play there by Abby. Substitution alert. Downtown Abby's coming out, and Hot Rocket Heidi's coming in. Val is serving it up. It's going to be a left-hand serve. Remember this. There's a lefty. Their libero gets it up nicely. They're getting it over. Val gets it up. Sets it over to Sophie. Sophie pushes it straight to the ground. Sophie says, I see open water. You're not covering it. I'm going to push it right there. And we have a timeout. Timeout, folks. And you heard, again, the taunting timeout cheer. Reminder in volleyball, when there's a timeout. All right, someone said they're watching. Oh, my dad. Hi, Dad. I love it. My dad's watching in the Hamilton Air Force Base area. It's where we moved out to when I was younger. Then we moved over to the President's area, they call it, in Novato. Went to Novato High. My wife grew up in Bolinas, went to TAM, and we decided to have kids, meet in the middle, go to Archie, and become part of this incredible community. It is 21-11. We have a 10-point lead. And we are serving it up. That's out. That is out. 22-11. Take their score, multiply it by 2, and that's what we have. That's a math lesson. Val is serving it up. 3 more points and we win the game. This is exciting. Last year we lost to Terra Linda. Oh my God, that serve is mean. It just barely gets over, and they can't handle it. There's just too much firepower on it. 23-11. Hazel passes it to Val. Val does the galley, giddy up, and that's too much. That's an ace. Wow, that was a mean. It said instant replay. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for nice cheers, and I'm gonna share that with the team and maybe lead them in some cheers. And that's a game over. That's the game. Here we go. Celebrate it. We are undefeated. Okay. Now, all I can say is I am hungry. I am starving. And I really hope that there is food being prepared at home. That would just be like so happy. And if not, maybe I'll go get a burrito at High Tech Burrito or something. Problem is I don't have a car. I got driven down here because Loretta took one car. Hazel has the other car. I think she has to watch the varsity game, so I might need to walk home. But that's my problem, not your problem. So here's what's going on. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., Holly has a game at Camp Olindo. I will be live streaming that. It is going to be a brutal game. We're not going to win. And then we're going to play Miramonte. That game's at 3. And then Saturday, we're back at it with volleyball. Cross your fingers that there's Wi-Fi. I don't think there is. If there's not, I'm going to record the games and upload them after for you all to watch. But thank you for this, and hi to everyone, and remember to like and subscribe to all my videos.